Alright, so we do have a mature heart node now, right? Powerful muscular, the bionic pump sits within a network of synthetic tubes. It twitches when touched. It's rhythm sensitive to the presence of other thinking entities. It awaits its host. So, we got the heart, and we got the mature neural stem. Is that going to be it? The Lord only knows. Alright, first off, let's make sure that we have that selected as our current mission. And I need to await another call from the egg. So we're going to take off and we're going to hit our pulse engine and see what happens. Void eggs are humming. I'm sure we'll get a contact here shortly, and we'll be able to see what's going on. So, this is Wednesday now. I started this video on Monday, so like I said, this takes a few days to get through this entire process. Granted, if I could play around the clock or I didn't have work scheduled or anything like that, I could have shaved a few hours off here and there, being that it doesn't take a complete 24 hours to await these things. But hey, it's all good. We'll do this for a few seconds more. I don't know if we have to do this or if we have to jump in hyperspace. I'm trying to remember. So hopefully this guide is helpful to you on your quest for a living ship. The fun part's going to be at the end when we decide what ship to take, because I didn't realize this at first, but you don't have to take the first ship you come across, so that's kind of cool, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Alright, I'm going to try to do a little hyperdrive here. Let's see what happens. Do I have the... Hold on. Do I have the egg in my inventory? Yes, I do. Okay. Whew. Thought I was about to be dumb. Alright, let's go to this little blue star. We'll see if a hyper jump does it. Alright, so we're in a new system. And let's go ahead and start flying again. Wait contact. It's taking a minute. Alright, we got it. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's talk to it and see what happens. Alright, so I have to follow the call of the void egg. And I assume correctly. Yep, there it is in another system. So let's go. I'm trying to remember if there's a third piece of the puzzle we need to find or not. I don't remember, but we're going to find out right now. We're going to find out together, because that's what this is all about. Teamwork. Looks like a nice planet, right? Tropical planet. cool. Cool. Yeah, the living ship and the living frigates are really cool. They just give you a different vibe than the mechanical ships and frigates, you know, the ones made of metal, glass, and electronics. These things are just living entities. They're really cool looking. And the way you upgrade a living ship is completely different than the way you upgrade a regular ship, so that's kind of cool as well, seeing the difference there. Is that the approximate location? Yes, it is. Alright, well, maybe whatever it is underwater. I don't know. We'll see. Investigate the target area. Where'd it go? Thought it was right out here. Oh, there we go. Wow, we got a ways to go. Alright. Well, we're going to find this thing and we'll be back. Alright, so we located the next spot we need to visit. Let's hop on out of the water here because we had quite the swim. And let's see what's going on with the Disturbed Secure Archive. Awaiting biogenesis materials. So we need an impossible membrane. Of course we do, because we don't have one. So that requires chromatic metal, a hypnotic eye, and living water. Interesting. How do we go about getting all that stuff, huh? So the void egg requires a shell. Gather hypnotic eye. Look for abyssal horrors with the analysis visor. I think I've got hypnotic eyes on my freighter. Hypnotic eye hosts are often found near sunken buildings. Let's see if we get lucky and have one right here in the area. Oh, what's that? Yeah, we don't have any in the immediate area. Okay, so we're going to have to locate that and see what's going on with that. And living water. Yeah, I don't know how to get that yet. So we'll go ahead and cut right now, and we'll come back and check it out once we get the next little steps figured out. Although I do see... Oh, there's an abyssal nest that way. Alright, so we're going to have to go gather that stuff up. So let's get on it. We'll be back. Alright, here we go. And we've got the abyssal nest. Check it out. Got to get him to open his eye before we can shoot him, right? Hey, buddy. Ah, you're so nasty. Alright, there's the hypnotic eye. Pick that puppy up. And gather living water to seek living water in deep space. It's the last place I'd expect to find living water. Alright, well, we'll get back to our ship and we're going to head out to space and seek out some living water. Hypnotic eye, so now we're heading out into space looking for living water to make the impossible membrane. Insane in the membrane. So let's see what this takes. Anomaly detected. Well now. Big old jellyfish, child of Helios. Tell you, the texting here is so dramatic. Give me the sacrifice, my friend. Living water, 150 of it. Check it out. Pretty cool looking. Alright. So now we need to craft the impossible membrane. Bingo! Look at that. A biomechanical construct created to the design of an anonymous host. A fine mesh of tightly woven fiber microorganisms embedded within the weave allow it to regenerate endlessly. A perfect and infinite bionic skin. Cool. Now can we go get our ship? Is now the time? To return to the biogenesis thing, let's do it. And I have a feeling we're going to have to wait another day. But we'll find out here shortly, huh? Alright, here we come. Yeah, this is definitely a lot of work to get the living ship, but it's worth it for several reasons. One of being that it's just pretty damn cool looking. If you don't own a living ship, every time you're in the anomaly and you see someone with one, you're like, oh, I like that living ship. You know, it's... Alright, so here we go. We're back. Look at that. We got a fragile shell, translucent and impossibly thin. This shell is no more than the merest breath of glass, and yet the potential is clear. A relentless multiplicative hardening, adding constantly to its strength. It requires careful attendance while it matures. We got 18 hours on this. Come on, tell us. Tell us. I'm guessing, we have to take off. Yeah, let's take off. Yeah, see, 19 hours, over 19 hours. So, all right, we'll be back. Well, it's been a minute or two. Whoa, almost had a head-on collision. Wow, okay. Everything just wants to jump in front of me. So, large ship proximity. We are ready to see what's next in our quest for the living ship. So, let's hit the pulse drive up and see what happens. Now, just for reference, it is Thursday. We've been at this, I think, for 4 days now. And we're not quite done yet, but we're getting close. The void egg is humming. Oh. I jumped the gun, my bad. Yeah, it's not asking me to go anywhere else. Okay. Yeah, the void egg is humming away, but we should have a rare anomaly contacting us shortly so we can pull out of our pulse drive. Let's see what happens. And like I said, this has been a bit of a process, but fortunately we are close to the end. I think we only have one more item to gather. Excuse me, and once we gather that one, we'll have one more day. Okay. One more day to deal with things, and then everything should be alright. So we got mature neural stem, the mature heart node, heart and shell. There's the rare item in space, and there it is. Let's talk to him. Alright, we'll get this transmission. Oh, look, more data. Okay, so back to the galaxy map. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Let's head over to the next system. And I imagine we're going to have to find one more a location there, and I think we get one more piece of equipment that we need to grow. I could be wrong, but yeah, probably not. So there it is over here on this beautiful red planet. You can see how horrible it is. Fungal planet with aggressive sentinels. That sounds exciting. Let's head on over there and see what happens. Alright, we're coming in hot. Of course, it's an approximate location. I'm wondering if this is the location up here. Let's see. Gonna get lucky? I don't think so, but we'll check it out anyway. Those things are so cool. You know, I don't know what their use is. Well, there's no use in the game at this point. At least none that I know of. If you know something different, let me know in the comments. But yeah, this is the spot, other than this, of course. So, but it seems weird to have these all over the place, and this is the only thing they're used for. Alright, distributed secure archive. Retrieve on process, log follows, blah, blah, blah. Cool, so we need 1 seed of glass. Alright, so we got the animus beam to make seeds of glass. And we got an aggressive sentinel, damn it. I'm just going to go dig underground for a minute and let these guys go away. Alright, now I feel like dealing with them right now. We'll work on the good old Eastwood here and put in that animus beam. So the animus beam, it's a unique overload to the multi-tool standard mining laser. The beam frequency is modulated precisely in a feedback loop with the delta waves generated by the impact target. Recordings of the target's experiences are thus etched into tiny fragments of metal and rendered as fragmented qualia. Readability of collected fragments is not guaranteed. Okay. Alright, you guys search away. I'm just going to be quiet down here. I'm just chilling out, went underground, like a little crab in the sand. Nothing to see here. So we need to gather 100 of those. And we need to use it on living creatures. Did we see living creatures on this planet? There are some here. Alright, so there are some around. Well, we're going to go find some, and we'll come back when we have them. Alright, so we got our fragmented qualia. Let's go ahead and build our seeds of glass. Bingo, done. So now I guess we got to go back to that planet. Where was it? Was this it? Yeah, there it is. And of course there's an unsafe trajectory because our ship's in the way. Anyway, so yeah, we ended up leaving this planet and going to a different one to hunt creatures down because this was awful with the aggressive sentinels and, quite frankly, the lack of animals. We found a nice lush planet was full of life, and we emptied it of life. That left us a little bit of extra fragmented qualia. We also went and cleaned up our inventory a little bit on the ship because, yeah, it was getting messy. Let's come on in and see what this is about as we get closer and closer to obtaining our living ship. And like I said, I am definitely looking forward to that. We've been collecting spawning sacs and psionic eggs, so we'll talk about them a little bit later, or maybe in a second video, depending on how long this one runs, as far as how they impact the ship and what they do. Oh, go away, Sentinel. Alright, so I got a growing singularity. There's our little hole we jumped in earlier. Let's take a look at that thing, but first we'll just kind of go hit our little spot here. Hello. So yeah, look at that, 22 freaking hours. So we've got another day. I'm just going to hide in here for the next 22 hours, so we'll see when that time is up. But let's take a look at that singularity first. So there it is. A slow knitting together of flesh, neurons, and antimatter. The way this mind experiences the universe is beyond any imagining. It requires careful attendance while it matures. Well, we're going to let it mature. Alright, I had some sound problems on the last video, so that sucks. But what happened was, and I'll bring it back to review here, we got a singularity core. Alright, and that then we went into not hyperspace, but we used our pulse engine. And we met up with another one of those living ships. The cracking void egg, it said to interact with it. And when it said that, we look at it and we see the hunter, the reflection of hunter. Those are all glyphs, okay? And you can see what glyphs you have right here. I only have 5. So I need to go around and gather the rest of these glyphs real quick. Once I have them, we'll be able to go and see where this egg wants us to go. We're going to have to take a portal to do that. So that'll take a few minutes. I'll get on that, and when I get back, next time you see me, we will be ready to go through a portal. All right. All right, well, it looks like that thing had time to mature. The egg is now a cracking void egg. So let's get back into our ship and see what's next on the list for us. There's our ship. My hangar's so empty, I really need to do some ship chopping here. Alright, so we'll take off. Ouch. And then we will hit our pulse engine up. But of course, large ship proximity will stop that. We will hit our pulse engine up. There we go. And await contact from another one of those living ships. Here it is. Perfect. Share yourself thus, it is a sacrifice. There's no infinite mind to spill, it must be yielded. Song of the strange space creature has changed, subtle but unmistakable. It has become a duet, perfect harmony with the void egg. We'll continue to listen. Music and pounding, it has its own message. And it's gone. So we have to follow the call of the void egg. So let's take a look at it again real quick here. We have... okay. The anomalous egg, since the encounter with the bizarre deep space creature, its strange music has grown more active, more agitated when touched, conjures a powerful vision of pink and blue. Colors seared into the mind of the holder, and then it gives us the hunter, the reflection of hunter, the spiral of reality, etc., etc. Euclid. So those are names for the glyphs in the game. And where you find your glyphs is you're going to find them under catalog, under Portal Glyphs. We only have a few of them right now. So, yeah, we're going to have to go ahead and gather the rest of these, which isn't hard to do. I'll just take a little bit and do that, and then we'll see where the portal takes us. So next time you see me, we'll be at the portal. Alright, we've gone ahead and gathered up all of the glyphs, and with the help of a friend of mine, Hobbit and the Cyclone, I've made it to a portal. So now we're going to enter in the sequence to go find my void egg. I think this is it. Let's see what happens. Alright, we're headed through. Oh my god, this has been quite the journey. It's now Saturday. I started this on Monday, worked on it every day, including yesterday, Friday. But yesterday was only a little bit. I had a lot going on, so today's just been a day of frustration gathering all the glyphs. And then looking for a damn portal. I could not find a portal to save my life, so this was, yeah, just full-on aggravation today. But hey, we're here. We are here, so let's go ahead and get that mission back up on the screen. So we know what we have to do next. There we go. Void egg frequency coordinates, approximate location. Alright, let's head over there. It's not too far. Land to begin search. I think we're almost at the end of this journey, and this has been a long mission, not gonna lie. Wow, we got a long ways to go. Alright, we'll see you over there. Alright, we're closing in. Looks like this might be the building we're looking for here. Target in range. Yep, there it is. I don't know what this is, but it looks kind of messed up. So let's head on inside, and we'll interact with the old thingamajig. That's exactly what it's called, a thingamajig. Collect a vessel. A soul chamber. So, blah, blah, blah. Acquire archive souls for the egg host. My god, there's still more to do. The song sings the song of a fallen traveler. So what? Lost traveler, 6 hours away. We're not going on foot, bro. I'll tell you what, this is a process. This is definitely a process. It's a long mission. It's a little frustrating, but you get a pretty cool vessel out of it. And hey, you know what? It's kind of worth it. All right, I'll meet you at the Traveler. Yeah, the weather sucks. Let's go ahead and get that filled up. But we're pretty close to the Fallen Traveler, so that's good. I swear to God, if we need to like let this soul chamber sit for 24 hours, I'm gonna go play Donkey Kong. Thank you, soul. Oh, great, we need a second one. That's awesome. Okay, cool. I will just come back when we have all three of them. Alright, it's been crappy weather and lots of traveling. And we got the third one. Give me your soul. Alright. So, return your own reality via the portal. Oh God, do I remember where the portal is? This ought to be rich. Okay. So we're going to head back to the portal and go back to our reality. I will see you when we get there. Well, as you can see, we are headed back to our reality. Man, this has been quite the run. Now I'm sure, 100% positive, that there's one more step. The question is, what is it? Oh, okay, here we go. So let's hatch the egg. And we got a set of bean, okay. And we've run out of fuel. Awesome. Unfortunately, you just happen to have some launch fuel there, right? Okay. So we gotta locate the new life form. Where are you, buddy? You're on this planet. So I think at this point we get the ship. Now, from my understanding, you do not have to accept the first ship that you come across. You can reject it, fly to another system, and see what ship is being offered there, and just continue to do that over and over again until you find a ship that suits you. So we're going to see what this one looks like. If we like it, we'll keep it. If we don't, then we will just move on, because I have had enough living ship hunting for the week. I believe you can have multiples of these. As you see, you can buy the egg several times, but I don't see why you'd want to do this whole mission set over and over again, unless maybe there's a shortcut to it now that you have all the stuff that you gathered. I don't know. But here is the ship. And wow. It's actually kind of cool looking one. It's kind of very cool. So let's begin the biogenesis. Neural stem. A hardened shell. And singularity core. Let's give it soul. And there we go. We have got a living ship, man. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty solid looking, huh? Pretty solid looking. Okay, well, let's compare it. We are not abandoning our ship, so we will claim this one for sure, as it's pretty sweet looking. And there you have it. So for everybody who stuck around with me through this video, thank you for your patience, because this was a labor of love, a week in the making. It's got the triple rockets on the back. Yeah, I kind of like it. It doesn't have the hammerhead front, but it does have that neat little forehead there, so I dig that. So anyways, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications, and don't forget to leave a comment on the video down below. Let me know what you think, and a like and a share on social media is greatly appreciated as well. Tell me your experiences with living ships, and if this video has helped you out in any way, shape, or form, I would love to hear about it. I'll see you next time.